first. Oh shit, you see? Damn, that's pigmented. Damn, mama. Damn. That is pigmented.
Hello stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked it.
My best beauties, welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. So in today's video, as you've already seen by the thumbnail and read by the title, I am going to be doing a graduation makeup tutorial for all my graduates out there who are graduating 2023, right? And even if you're not graduate this year, I'm just gonna have this tutorial, so for reference you can always come back to this video. So it's gonna be a very light but also glam look. So you know me, if you know me, if you're coming from my tutorials here on my channel, you know I'm a full glam girl. Eyeshadow, eyelash, this, that, everything, full face. However, for certain occasions, it is definitely advisable that you tone it down a little bit. So this makeup look will not just be appropriate for graduation, but even maybe for like a corporate woman, lady out there, corporate babes. Where are my corporate babes at? Right, so this look can also be for you. So we're not gonna have a dramatic eyeshadow, we're not gonna have a dramatic lip, we're not gonna have too heavy on the contour or the blush or even a highlight. It's gonna just be soft but also still glammed. So I mean, if you're interested in seeing all of that, if you're interested in me showing you my tips and tricks how to achieve that, then what are you waiting on? Definitely keep on watching. And are you subscribed yet? I'm gonna give you a moment or two to subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go to the video. So I feel like it's only right and only fair that I not only show you guys when I come on with my brows, but why not do the brows on camera? So I'm about to zoom y'all up so that y'all can see what we're gonna do to these brows. Okay, so disclaimer, my skin is clean. I use my cleanser and everything, so a fresh face. And my eyebrows, I recently groomed them, shaved them, so we're using a very groomed brow. I don't know if you guys are noticing. So let me just zoom you guys up. Okay, that's as far as you guys can see. So we're just gonna get into it. So of course I'm gonna walk you guys through once more, even though I have a brow video here on my channel, brow tutorial, I'm gonna still walk you guys through all the products that I'll be using, and they will be listed down in the description box for reference. But just right off the bat, we have these two products. So this is the eyebrow pencil that I'm going to be using for this video. You can use whatever eyebrow pencil you have. This is the Air Woman brow pencil in brown. And then we have my spoolie here. So at one end we have and the other end we have the brush. So I'm just gonna go and start off by having my little handheld mirror, right? And I'm just going to position it where I can see my brow good and clearly. And I'm just gonna brush my brows hairs upwards, right? So I'm just gonna brush them in line of the shape of my brow. So you can do this as well. And then I'm going to go in with my pencil. It's already sharpened because it's a new one. So I'm just going to go ahead and outline my brows. So just watch me as I do this. I might speed it up or I might just let it flow. So I'm just going to outline my brows first. That's the first thing you're going to do. Outline your brows. So I'm starting at the beginning of my brow, and then taking up into my arch, and then the end of my brow, the tail of my brow. so that is the bottom. Now we're gonna do the top. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is how the brow looking so far. But remember, we have not used concealer as yet, which is the eraser of all the mistakes that we would have made. So tip number 1 is that for your top of your brows, or the top portion of your brows, you don't want to start where you started at the bottom. So a while ago, if you guys would have noticed, I started here. So I started here for the bottom, but I start here for the top. And that's gonna give us that faded, almost natural brow look, and we want that, right? So now, as you saw a while ago, I just filled in. So after you outline your brows, you're gonna just fill them in. So now I'm just gonna just fill it in to my desired look. You can do the same, and so on. Right, so you guys will see the next step to this, but it is always also by me and other makeup experts that you should always go in back with your brush, your spoolie, so that you can brush the product within your brows. You understand? So that everything can look seamless and together. So now I'm going to go on to the next side. So always, well, for me personally guys, I always sharpen back my pencil. So I'm just going to sharpen it back so that, you know, everything looks, well, that, you know, it's sharp and, you know, yeah. So next side, same thing. So this is the next side, and I always emphasize this. If you're coming from another video here on my channel, guys, blessed beauties, if you're just watching for the first time, always remember and keep in mind that your brows are never going to be the same. You have left and you have right, and so the outcome of it, even with makeup, is not going to be perfect, just like everything else in this life. So don't get like agitated or upset when you see that one doesn't look the same like the other. So going back again with the brush, just to blend the product in my brows. And of course, this is done with a light hand, because if you're going too rough, you're going to remove everything. So this is it. And especially for here, especially for right there. And if you look at your brows, you'll see where you've probably made a little error or something you could go back and fix. And it's always advisable that you go back and fix it. I mean, this is the stage to fix those things, because every other thing after this is going to be correcting. So if you can go in and fix it from now, that is good. Alright, and that is my brow. And now the next step we're going to move on to, I don't want this video to be too long, but this part I really have to talk you through it, so yeah. But hopefully this video is not going to be too long. So now the next thing we're gonna do is clearly we're gonna, you know, use our concealer to clean up our brows. So for me, guys, for those who are new, I tend to go in with foundation or concealer. Lately, I've been really using foundation, but I'm just gonna share with you guys some of the concealers that I have that I use. So if you're not new here, no, if you're new here, I have a concealer palette. Aside from that, I have these two other concealers that can be used to clean up our brows. So we have the LA Girl Pro concealer right here, and then we have the Maybelline Fit Me right here. So you can use these, but if not, if you wish not to, you could always go in with your foundation if that is what you want. So if you want to go in with your foundation, be my guest. These are my two foundations, LA Girl and Maybelline. So go in with whichever one you want. But for today, I think I'm going to stick to what works for me. And what works for me is my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my foundation, taking just a pump. Right, like right there. Right. And
I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me. Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love.
okay, my blessed beauties, this is how the brows came out. I really love them. But for night graduation, I think what I would have to try and do, just as a tip for you guys as well, is that I need to probably get a, you know, the got to be glue. Yeah, we need something for holding our brow hairs in place, you know, because I have thick brows. So yeah, but now we're moving on to basing our eyelids. So let's go. So for basing the eyelids, I think I'm gonna keep you guys zoomed. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys zoomed. For basing our eyelids, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna go in with my concealer palette. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. This is a Maybelline. This is a Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 20 shades. Shade 20 Sun. I'm just gonna put it on my eyelid like so. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go in with this brush instead and blend that out. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is my black opal setting powder. Eyeshadow is going to be really simple because again this is for a graduation look, so it's not supposed to be too heavy nor too light. So if you're coming from my recent haul, I would have picked up some new products, so I'm going to be dibbling and dabbling in them. So I might be dibbling and dabbling in this palette, understand? This palette, which I could use some shades from, or I could use this palette, my color spectrum palette. I think I'm going to start off with this one. Let's start off with this one.
I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you a
Alright guys, so this is how it looks. It's really light, so you hardly can like see that I have on eyeshadow. But yeah. Then we're gonna go in with my color spectrum palette from Beauty Treats, and we're gonna pick up this brown shade.
don't give away my love, so don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love, so don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take it.
This is probably the better shade that I should have went in with. Right, so this is how that looks. Now we're going to move on to the third step, which is the lids. So for the lids, well, it depends on what you want, because you can choose a couple colors, but as a palette. So let me try out this palette. So this is my new Beauty Treats palette. It's called Looking Bright. I would have featured it in a haul before this video, so the link for that will be down in the description box. So I'm gonna take this shade. Right, this is a shade I'm gonna use, or maybe this shade. Maybe I use this shade or this shade. Let me get my brush I'm using, and I'm gonna spray it with my setting spray. Spray my brush. I think I'm gonna take this shade.
Just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you?
I'm gonna get another brush. So taking this fluffy brush, I'm going to go. Alright, taking this brush. This is my LA Girl eyeshadow brush in 202. So I'm gonna take this brush, and from this palette, my Beauty Treats Color Spectrum palette, I'm taking out this dark shade for the end, for the outer crease area. So this dark shade, taking it for the outer crease. You want to use a light hand with this, and you want to tap your brush. Going back with the first brush that I
Cause girl, I never been more sure. Baby, it's you. This ring here represents my heart.
and flawless. And that's that. That's the eyes, guys. That is the eyes. So just going back interchangeably with the different brushes that we use, just to make everything look seamless. And that, my friends, is the eyeshadow. Okay, my best beauty. So right now I'm gonna go in with the final, no, it's not the final, but with the mascara. So we have eyeliner to do, but we won't be doing the eyeliner until we have completed the complexion of our face. So again, coming from my recent haul, we're going to be using the Falsies, the Maybelline Falsies. So this is it. So I'm going to use it to apply my, well, to put on my lashes. Right, this is it.
When you're making my lady, girl, you amaze me. Ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. When you love a woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love.
Okay, that's that. So far so good. We're looking really good. Beauties, now we're gonna move on to the skin. We're gonna get into the skin. So to get into the skin, honey, we are going to first start off by using our primer. And yes, we're gonna start off by using our primer. I did a haul on these products, so you guys can check it out. It will be listed on the description box. It's the video before this one. So yeah, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless mattifying primer, and it has sunscreen. So I'm just going to put some on my hands or even on my face. Gonna pour some on my face. Oops. Yeah. So that's primer. So now I'm just gonna use my hands to just put it on my face. I think I need some more. I think that wasn't enough. I don't feel like that was enough, so I'm just gonna put some on my hand, like so. So this is it. I'm just going to, yeah, I definitely, even though it's been a while since I used a primer, what I can say is I definitely feel the matte coming from it. I can feel that it's, you know, it's not sticky, but I feel that stickiness. So that's primer. So now we're gonna go in with foundation, and for foundation we're gonna be using all our Maybelline products. So we're gonna be using this. This is a Maybelline foundation in 335, in the shade Classic Tan. So I'm gonna just go in with this on my concealer palette thingy. This is my foundation brush. This is a Wet n Wild foundation brush. So this is also another foundation brush that I have, but it's not as this one. So flat top brushes are my favorite to use for foundation. So you can use what you have, but this is recommended from me at least. I'm gonna take my concealer brush to apply to my face, like so. Making some little dots all over my face with this product. Right. And then we're going to simply blend this out. So I'm going to use this first to blend this out, see how well it does. It's been a while since I used this brush, so I'm just using it to start us off. Right, so this is taking up too much time now, my foundation brush now, to blend everything out. I normally use one layer of foundation, but depending on your skin type, you might need to use more than one. So just watch, just know your skin, just know what works for you. I can show you what works for me, but you have to know what works for you. So, because I don't have that much blemishes and marks on my skin, so I can get away with using one pump or one layer of foundation, and then everything else that I'm going to be using on my face will just seal everything together. But so for some persons, they have stuff on their face. They have blemishes, blackheads, pimples, all sorts of blemishes. So they tend to probably have to go in with more. So just, you know, personally don't. I just try to ensure I get the products that matches my skin and the color of my skin, so that by the time I'm finished with my makeup, I don't have to put it on my neck for it to match the rest of my body. So do what works for you, but that's what works for me. Alright, so this is foundation, and it's just the base, so it's not gonna look flawless, but this is it with just one coverage, one layer. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is concealer. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline concealer in the shade 20 Sand. So this is it. So going under my eye. Don't want too much of this product, guys, because it's pigmented. It is very pigmented, honey. So light hand. So you see, I don't put as much as I have over there because I'm gonna blend that side first and then bring it over here, or vice versa, because I accidentally put too much under that eye. So now I'm going to go and wet my sponge, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're gonna just blend this out. I'm gonna start with this side. So my sponge is damp, hence it's bigger. I'm gonna start with this side. You see that? Do you see that right now? I don't know who told me to do this, because that is bright. That is what you call a bright highlight. Anyway. Who told me to do this? No, I'm gonna have to wipe off some of this concealer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to wipe off some of it. Because if I don't, it's gonna ruin the look. And I don't want that to happen. It dries down pretty matte. Is it matte? I forgot. It doesn't say matte. It doesn't say matte, but why? It dried down mattish. We're gonna set our face. Yeah. So to set our face, for my under eyes, I'm gonna use a setting powder. But for my rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with my compact powder from Black Opal. So press powder. Oh, hold on. I just remember something. I did pick up a press powder, so let's test it out. So this is a Maybelline press powder. So let's try. Oh, so this is what it looks. I hope it's not too. Oh, it has a sponge and a mirror in it. That's nice. I hope it's not too bright. So going in with this. Is this too big? Going with this brush. brush that will be. So I'm using this powder instead of the setting powder, guys. Alright, so that is that. Oh, it's good. Yeah. Alright, so next we are going to go in with contour, and I did pick myself up a new contour palette. So I'm going to test it out again for the second time. So this is the Black Radiance Contour Palette. This is it. This is in the shade Dark to Deep. So be careful with this, guys. Be careful. You don't want to use too much of this at a time. I use this brush, which is an angled brush, for my contour. So I'm going to take this shade, which is for Skull. I'm going to go on my forehead first. Oh shit, you see? Damn, that's pigmented. Damn, mama. Damn. That is pigmented. Yeah. Wow. That's all I gotta say. So going in back with this pigmented hello. Alright, so for my nose contour, I'm going to go in with this Clean Color Blending Brush, taking that same Sculpt shade. Okay, so this is contour. Looks good. So, right. So now, the thing we're going to do is, alright, first we can go under the eyes. I'm going to go under the eyes first, guys, with my eyeliner. So I did also put myself up a eyeliner style. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible eyeliner. Should I try this out? What do you guys think? Should I? Because I think this is liquid. Yeah, it's liquid. Never tried liquid under my eyes. Oh, this is how it looks. Maybe it will be okay. Let's give it a try. So, I'm gonna do this off camera, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Blessed Beauties, this is it. I had to do it off camera because I'm almost blind and we don't got time for that over here. I'm sweating a little, but don't mind it. Alright, so the next step is going to be so we did contour already, so we're gonna go in with blush and then highlighter. So this is my new blush palette, guys. Yay! So this is a Beauty Treats matte blush palette. So this is matte, another matte product. So this is how it looks. And we're gonna get my blush brush. So this is my blush brush. So yeah. So for blush, you don't want it too bright, but you know. So I'm gonna be going in with like this shade over here, this shade, and maybe these two. So this one first. Right, this is a dark blush, so I'm gonna go in with that one first. And then I'm gonna pick it up Alright, I'm gonna pick it up with this shade. Right. So with that shade, knock off my brush. I'm sorry I'm lean, guys. So I angled. That's a little too much blush. We made a little error right there. That was too much, but it's fine. Alright, so the next thing is highlight, and well, I have this highlighter palette, but you also know that I have this one. So between the two, I think I'm gonna go in with this one because this one is very pigmented. So because we're trying to not do too much, I'm gonna go in with this one. So this is a Lady Flora Peaches 10 color highlight palette. So this is what I'm going in with, and to put it on my face. Do a highlight. Alright, for highlight, I'm going to take this brush. I don't want another brush, you know what? Weird. Maybe I'm using it for something else. So I'm just going to take these three shades right here. I'm just going to dibble and dabble, you know. So don't want to look like a bulb, but we want to look good. Okay, so that's for highlight. So next we are going to go, we're going to go in with, well, I think the last thing left to do is the lips, so I'm going to do that. The lips, let me zoom you guys up. Right, and the makeup, the skin is flawless, honey. We're not finished yet because we have the setting spray to do. Should I do the setting spray now? I'm gonna do the setting spray now. So guys, before I go into the lips, I'm gonna set my face with my Black Radiance matte setting spray. This is for, you know, a matte look. So just going to right. So that is just to set the face. So now we're going in with the lips, taking the eyebrow pencil that we used earlier. And then for the final touch, going in with my lip gloss. So you can go with any lip gloss that you have. This is the one that I have. So I'm just gonna so this is the lips, this is the gloss on. So Guys, pretty much this is the end of the video, so I'm gonna fix my hair and come back to close out the video. Nice beauties, so this is the end of the video. I really pray that you guys did enjoy it. This is the final look. This is so good. Well, this came out so good. Can't, I mean, understand, came out so good, guys. Sorry. I mean, I'm in love. I'm in love right now. Right now, I should be going outside. You know, like getting dressed, getting cute. Because the people that must see this, talk it truth. Anyway, without further ado, guys, this is the end of the video. Do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But before you do, the Bible verse of the day and the daily affirmation will be listed down below, so please check it out. And for the Bible verse of the day, it is Psalms 97 verse 10. It says, "Ye that love the Lord hate evil, he that persevereth the souls of his saints." No, he persevereth the souls of the saints, he delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. And I'll have it pop up here on the screen. And then for the daily affirmation, it is, "I am radiant, optimistic, and thriving in every area of my life." Or maybe I could use this one. "The more I get to know myself, the more I love myself." So more self-love, baby girl. So that is the daily Bible verse of the day and the daily affirmation. I do really hope and pray that you guys enjoyed this video. It was useful, it was helpful, you learned something. You probably can slay your face, babies. My ladies, my girls out there, you know, I hope that you guys would have learned a trick or two how to achieve such a look as this one. Perfect for any photo shoot, any graduation, any little corporate event, meeting, you understand? Right, and this is the end of the video. All the products that I use, of course, will be listed in my description box below. Right below this video, you will see it. So if you're interested in purchasing these products for yourself, then check out my description box. As I said before, I did create a haul on these products, speaking a little bit more in depth about some of them, and I'll have the specific links as well to them as promised, hopefully, with the names of the products in the description box. And any question or query that you have, you can leave me a comment down below. Remember to thumbs up this video, give me a like, you know, share this video with all your friends, loved ones, and family. And do remember to subscribe, hit that red button, that subscribe button, so that we can grow over here. There's many good stuff coming on this channel, so just stay tuned by the grace of God. Continue to stay blessed, be blessed, and I hope you guys really love this look as much as I do, baby. So without further ado, keep on watching Blessed Beauty. Without further ado, Blessed Beauties, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Blessed Beauties.
Just say you will.